As we celebrate Easter and we look at the exchange of Christ and Barabbas, the fact that the people chose Barabbas over Christ, I was always thought that the people just hated Jesus that much, and that's true. And they chose Barabbas, like he was the only other choice. But what's interesting is as we look at Luke, it says, "But they all cried out together, 'Away with this man, and release to us Barabbas,' a man who had been thrown into prison for an insurrection, started in the city, and for murder." So Barabbas was someone who was sort of that political figure. He was sort of that anti-Rome figure. He opposed the Roman government. And I think because of what the Jewish people expected their Messiah to be, I think with their hate and anger towards Jesus, it clouded their judgment to the point that they were like, hey, we'll take any insurrectionist. Because that's what they wanted. I want to point out that it was so ingrained in the culture that in Acts 1, when Jesus appeared to them, telling them that they'll be baptized with the Holy Spirit, they came and asked him, right, "Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom to Israel?" So that hope and that expectation was there even amongst the disciples. And he said to them, "It's not for you to know the times or the season the Father has fixed, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come on you, and you'll be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria." So the Holy Spirit coming upon them gave them power to witness. And we know that Peter had this expectation as well. But Peter, in 1 Peter 2:13-17, after the Holy Spirit came upon them, it says, "Be subject for the Lord's sake to every human institution, whether it be to an emperor as supreme or to the governors as sent by him to punish those who do evil and to praise those who do good. For this is the will of God." The Holy Spirit came in and completely changed their way of thinking, changed their tradition. I think a lot of times our tradition and our way of thinking clouds our ability to see the biblical Jesus. And we need to ask the Holy Spirit to help us. We need to read the scriptures because everyone wants to have a Jesus in their own image. Everyone wants to have a politicized Jesus, a Jesus that's left, a Jesus that's right, a Jesus that fits our political or whatever mold we want to put him in. And the only mold that Jesus fits in is the scriptural mold. And the mold that we should fit in is the scriptural mold. What does the Bible say? It says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." As I read 1 Peter 2:13-17, I can see someone who was transformed. We have to live in this world, yes. God is in control of everything. He is in control of the government.